Now, when I created these monsters that we're looking at right here, okay, these guys just came out of my head. So I'm going to show you how I draw one of these monsters, but I want you guys to remember something, that we all have an imagination, and our imagination lets us create all kinds of fun monsters. So this is one monster that we can do, and then maybe you guys will come up with your own versions of monsters too, okay? Okay, so this is how I do it. Now, I use two different things when I'm drawing. First, I like to use a very light pencil, and I make the shapes with a pencil first. And I do it very lightly, and then I put all the details in with a darker pencil or a pen, like this. See, I don't draw really, really heavy like this. Watch. I'm gonna put a big hole in it. I'm gonna draw really, 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 really hard. Okay, I don't do it like that. That's why it looks really nice. You know why? Because I draw lightly first and create the shapes, and then I draw on top of that, okay? So I'm gonna show you the way that I draw. So I draw really, really lightly, and here's we're gonna do a monster. So the monster, I don't know if you can see this, I hope you can. There's a little oval, okay? Now I draw kind of big. Now I'm gonna go right down the middle with a line, and then another line across. And you know why I'm going to do that? So that in the middle, I can give him a nose. Now, on either side of a nose, there's cheeks, right? And what's on top of cheeks? Eyes. And that's another shape, see? Now, if we look at this monster right here, okay, that's what he's sort of kind of going to look like in a little bit. So I'm going to split his mouth right there. Okay, now I think I have enough stuff ready to start to draw him. See, these are going to be little horns. These are going to be some ears that look like bat wings. And now I'm going to draw. I'm going to use this. I hope this pen works. I haven't even checked it out. Let's find out. Oh, yeah, it works. Okay. And you see what I do when I ink is I sort of pick a line from underneath, and then I make that my real line, see? I'm going to give him a little bit of detail on his nose. Now, do you remember? Okay, so now here's a cheek, and here's another cheek, okay? I'm going to make sure that my monster looks pretty goofy and not really mean. I'm going to put, there's his eyeballs. And you notice that I drew his eyes a little bit bigger than I did before. That's what's fun about using the pen. After I do the pencil, see, I can change things a little bit. Now, what I like to do is I like to put a little circle inside the circle. Know why? Because then when I shade it in, it makes the eye look like it has some light and life going on. Okay? Now, I'm going to make my monster look a little bit lazy and a little bit sleepy. So I'm going to give him some eyelids like that. Now, above your eyes, you have eyebrows, right? Right? So, okay, now he has monster eyebrows. So they go like this. Doink, and doink, and then doink, doink. And I'm going to put a bunch of like bumps and weird junk going on. I don't even know if I really did this with my other monster, but I want him to have all kinds of zits and weird junk growing out of him because he's a monster. Okay, here we go. Now, monsters usually have sharp teeth. So I'm going to give him a sharp tooth and another sharp tooth. Then I think I'm going to give him a goofy tooth. How many teeth? Do you think I ought to give him some more sharp teeth? What do you think? More sharp teeth? Okay. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now, I got to give him a bottom of his head or else the rest of his face will fall right out. Now, see, he has some kind of weird fur that looks like a plant or something because he's a monster. So we can do anything we want. Remember what I was saying? That we can do anything we want. So if anything, by the way, if you're making any mistakes while you're drawing, you should be yelling, "Yay, me." Because every time you make a mistake, it means you just learned something brand new. You're learning how to draw a monster. And this is my monster. And your monster can look like anything.